and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new content. We have lots of fun events coming up and you don't want to miss it. Today we're here at Disneyland. Galaxy's Edge to be more specific. Chris has decided to visit Savi's workshop to build his very own lightsaber. We already have a couple at home. One is mine and one is my son's, but Chris is lightsaberless and we need to fix that. So today is the day. Come along with us on this episode of The Walker Chronicles.
How many builders in the party?
One builder.
One builder.
One guest.
Awesome. And then do we know what selection we're going with?
I think we're going with power and control.
Ooh, all right. No power and control. And then total will be 237.04. Whenever you're ready, you should be good to insert. Correct. Or tap down below on the droid. And let me get you the items that you need in a few moments. How's the adventure been going today?
We just got here. We just got here.
Just landed it.
It's hot. Your planet is hot.
3 suns on Batu, yes. They're in full effect today. Awesome, well that's loading. I'm gonna go over these special instructions. This is your key credential card needed to enter the workshop. Keep this safe because it will be collected to enter the workshop. And then this is the power and control pin. Make sure that it is visible on your shirt just so that they know who the builder is and what pieces they'll give you. Okay. And then your receipt. Perfect. And then you two are good to hang tight inside until it's time to go inside the workshop. All right. You guys be safe, okay? Right this way. All right, gotta get you in safely. Welcome to Savi's workshop. First, I want to apologize for bringing you in so quickly. We had to make sure that you were the ones that were meant to be here. Now that you're here, what do you think? Awesome. Now you're gonna have to flutter us. I know it looks like a lot of junk and clutter. But to us, this is so much more. To us, this is everything. I'm sorry, where are my manners? Let me introduce. This is Dallas, and this is Eddie. My name is Ben, and we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. As Gatherers, we travel across the galaxy to abandoned planets, fallen starships, even ancient Jedi and Sith temples. And the items we find, the relics, we bring them back here to the workshop for all of you. You see, this is a place where if a stormtrooper were to come in here, hopefully all they would see would be junk and clutter. But we know truly the treasure that lies within these walls. You see, as Gatherers, we understand that we need to preserve our past to ensure a bright and promising future. Because builders, I'm not sure if you've seen outside, but these are troubled times. But in troubled times, legends are born. Like the legendary Luke Skywalker, right?
Yeah. And
now there's a new Jedi on the rise. Does anyone know her name? Rey, that's right. And she's a spark of hope in the galaxy. And that's why you're all here, right? You're here to answer that call? Yes. I believe you're here for another reason as well. You're here for this. The lightsaber. Now the lightsaber is beautiful and mysterious. It's been held by some of our greatest heroes and some of their darkest of enemies. They say building a lightsaber is a work of art. It is a way for the builder to connect to the Force. Today, each one of you will feel that connection. But building a lightsaber starts with one very important thing. With this, the kyber crystal. Now the kyber crystal, they say, is the heart of your lightsaber. It is able to focus the energy of the Force, magnify it. The color of your crystal will determine the color of your lightsaber blade. There are many colors in the galaxy. Today we have 4 for you to choose from. We'll begin with this one, the blue. once held by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and now our spark of hope, Rey. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and the legendary Luke Skywalker. Violet, rare and beautiful, once held by Master Mace Windu. And the red, the crystal of power, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, and now Kylo Ren. The builders, those are their stories. And today, we're here for each one of you. At this time, Dallas and Eddie will be bringing around the canisters of kyber crystals for you to choose your very own. Let the glow of the crystals guide you. When you see the color that's calling to you, take it. It's yours. Now, as we take our crystal, let's place it on the green plate in front of you.
chose red.
It's not quite stable and we want to keep you all safe. Alright, now that our crystals are in place, we're going to bring around the parts and pieces you've previously selected to build the hilt of your lightsaber. Now the hilt of your lightsaber is the foundation for everything you will be building today. It is the center of control. And it will also keep your hand from being disintegrated. So it's kind of important. Now, I know this looks like a lot of parts and pieces in front of you, but don't worry. We'll be going through every step together as one. And now, do we have everything we need? Well, let's explore, shall we? In front of you, you will have a chassis that will house your kyber crystal. You'll have a set of 4 grips. You'll be choosing 2 of those, an emitter for the top of your build, a pommel cap for the bottom, and a set of activation plates to hold the power of your crystal in. And now, it is time to embark upon that journey you've been waiting so long to accomplish. Builders, let's pick up that chassis and let's build. Alright, now that we have that chassis in hand, we're going to see a set of thin vents at the top there. Make sure those are pointing upwards, alright? Now, underneath that, you'll see inside that chamber a little bit of a spring pad, okay? So, if we take our kyber crystal and we keep our hands on both sides of that opening, we should be able to take the tip of that crystal, push it up into that spring pad, balancing with your finger on the other side, and you should be able to bring it to a standing position inside. Now, it doesn't matter which tip is going to the top, as long as it's standing straight up inside that chamber, you should be fine. Let's be careful. Okay. Alright. Now, as it connects with your chassis, you should see lights, and it should be glowing the color that your crystal is. Now, if your crystal is secure inside, you should be able to freely spin that crystal with your fingers inside that chamber. Excellent. Very good. Alright, now that we have that secure, let's move all the way to the end of our box, to box number 5, alright? You're going to see 2 sets of activation plates. Now, on the side of your chassis, you're going to see a blue rectangle and a red square, okay? Inside those activation plates, you'll find the same blue rectangle or red square somewhere inside that plate. You're going to go one on one side of that chamber and one on the other, blue to blue and red to red. Excellent. Very good. Now, those activation plates do have to stay together as a pair. That's the sound we want to hear right there. Once our plates are secure, you should be able to slide up on your activation and you'll hear a misfire. Excellent. Alright. That's the sound we want to hear. Very good. Okay, it looks like our plates are in place. Let's move all the way over back to boxes 1 and 2. You're going to see 4 grips there, alright? You're going to be choosing your 2 favorites. One for the top of your build and one for the bottom. Now, all these grips can be interchanged, so you're just picking your 2 favorites. The most important part about these grips, though, is on each grip you're going to see a thicker band, alright? That thick band needs to go toward the center of your build. If you give some pressure, you should be able to turn it to the right and screw it into the middle. Okay?
Pick any 2 of the 4.
Yep, so thicker band to the center, screw to the right, and give it a little bit pressure down. And it should secure to your activation plates.
Any of those 3.
Alright, very good. Now let's pick a grip for the top and for the bottom.
Your other one.
Okay? Very good. Give it some pressure. Turn to the right. Very chosen, you should be at this point right here. For those of you who are ready, I'm going to move on to the next step. Let's move to box number 3. That's going to be your emitter. Okay? Your emitter will go on the top of your build where the hole is. Okay? Choose one of those two from box number 3. Set it on the top. You don't need too much pressure. You're then going to screw it down all the way until it goes a little bit tight there. Okay? Again, not too tight, just tight enough to secure it to your grip. All right, excellent. Now that we have that in place, we're going to turn the whole build over. You're going to see your pommel there. You're going to try to find one of these two in box number 4. Your pommel cap will go on the bottom, and just like you did the emitter, easily go down with it. Turn it until it secures to your grip. Now, if it's going on rough, try it again. It will go on nice and smoothly. So, once you have your build ready for inspection, you can set it on the hilt stand in front of you. One of us will come around to make sure everything's ready for the next step. Very good job, Lauren. Nicely done.
Let's take a look. Looks good. This is your activate. So when Ben says activate, you'll push up. When he says deactivate, pull down.
Let's see if you did it right.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Let's take a look.
If you pass inspection.
Alright, this is your activation switch. So when Ben says to activate, you're going to push up. To activate, pull down to deactivate. Are you satisfied with your build?
Yes.
Well done, Builder. Well done.
Alright, Builder, take a look there. Looks pretty amazing. Alright, so that's your activation. When it comes time, slide it up like that, okay? Alright, set it right there. Very impressive work. Nicely done. Alright, builders, I see some great work in front of me. Congratulations. But now comes the most important part. I'm going to need you all to take a big step back, okay? You know what? Maybe take another step back. The gatherers are now going around to stabilize the crystals in our crystal stabilization chambers. So this is very important work and takes a practice hand, as even the slightest mistake could cause some unexpected surprises. Not sure if you've seen the ceiling, but we have a few more holes than we'd really like to. Now, as the stabilization process begins, we need to make sure. Hold on a minute. Let me check that.
With many parts you began, yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined, much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda. Builders, the force must be stronger in this room today. But he's right, it is time to forge that bond between Builder and Saber. In just a moment, I will have you step forward, place your hand on your hilt, and together as one, we will activate. Your journey has led you to this moment right here. Are you all ready? Then please, step forward. Place your hand on your hilt. Now activate! Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Builders, raise them high and proud. Congratulations, the bond is complete. Please lower and deactivate your saber.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but like your way, it can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, Builders. Your lightsabers are as amazing and unique as each and every one of you. Now, in your hands, you hold remarkable power. And remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So, to protect your brand new lightsaber, we are pleased to offer you a saber sheath as you depart. Sadly, our time together today has come to an end, but your journeys are just beginning. It's time for you to go out and make your mark on the galaxy. And who knows, maybe next time, we'll be telling each and every one of your stories. As we say here at Black Spire Outpost, to the Spire!
To the Spire.
Right down that way, Builder. Just like the saber sheet.
Congratulations.
Sorry to keep you all.
Great work. work, brother. Nicely done.
All right, Chris. So you have your lightsaber. You finally have your own lightsaber. You can stop using mine.
Or Davies.
Or Dave's, yes.
Now
And you
I
can,
have my
now you
own.
have your own. And now you got to take really good care of it. Don't hurt nobody and don't hurt yourself. How's that?
I think I can do that. All right, so we just finished up. I built my lightsaber. It was a very cool experience. I have to tell you, the production that they go through of building it, the storytelling, the visuals, the audio, it really adds to it. It makes you feel not so bad about spending so much money for something. And the build quality of the hilt and everything is remarkable. Full cast parts. It really is it's not just a toy. I have to admit, it surprised me. It exceeded my expectations. So I highly recommend this if you can afford it. It is quite the experience though. And the fact that you can customize and probably make about 80 different versions if you wanted to. It could get quite expensive. But having one, I'm very happy.
Yep. Now, Chris, you wanted to build this back in 2019, 2020, but we all know how that ended up.
Exactly.
And now, you know, with the tickets, you had to buy the tickets individually, and you know, kind of cuts into your costs here and wanting to buy certain things here in the park. So now that we have a magic key, makes more sense, right? That you're able to.
Yeah, because I think the fact that we live close, we'll be able to come here very, very often and get the most out of the magic key. It'll make it to where I don't mind spending a little extra money than I normally would have in the park, because I know I'm going to get all that money we put into the keys back time and time again. So yeah, I'm glad, and I'm glad it worked out this way.
Yeah, I can definitely see more merchandise making its way home now that we have the magic key.
Very possible, yes. Once that initial expense is there, it's easy to way to not have to worry about that every time you come to the park.
Yep.
Yep, I'm a happy boy.